Welcome to our channel, where we expose misconduct, explore police and legal issues, defend civil rights, and demand accountability. Today's episode comes from Auditor. Make sure to check the link below and subscribe to his channel to give credit where it's due. This story begins outside the back gate of a police station. Plod is lawfully filming in public when two inexperienced officers show up, and what follows is a masterclass in failure. They start probing for answers, demanding to know why he's there. Plod stays calm and silent, and that's when things spiral. The officers detain him under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, using grounds so weak they collapse the moment you hear them. What unfolds is a humiliating display of ignorance and overreach, ending with Plod filing a lawsuit and refusing to settle.
Hello.
Hiya.
You alright?
I'm not too bad.
What are you doing here today?
Pardon?
What are you doing here?
Well, first of all, can you identify yourself properly?
Yeah, I can identify myself. I'm PC Notes, attached to Wimbledon Police Station.
And your shoulder number?
You can see my shoulder number.
Well, not everyone can read numbers. That's why I'm asking you to
Can't
identify.
read. Okay, it's 3199. It's the
No
MSC.
worries. And yourself?
My name's PC Brito and my shoulder number is 246
Cool. Thank you very much.
And what are you doing here today?
I'm doing a bit of filming.
Okay. For any particular reason or?
Nope. That's it.
No, just want to film
Yep.
back gates of the police station. Are you willing to give us your name or anything like that?
Why would I need to give you my name for?
You don't need to, I'm just asking.
Yeah, I know, but why would I need to?
You don't need to.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm asking, would you like to give us your name?
Nope.
No, you wouldn't.
No.
Okay. Where are you from? Do you know?
That's irrelevant.
Pardon?
That's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
Yep.
To what?
Well, why did it matter where I'm from?
It doesn't, I'm just asking.
Okay.
These are just normal questions I'm asking.
Yeah, but if it doesn't matter, then there was no need to ask it.
The encounter begins when a female officer immediately asks for Plod's name, without any real suspicion or offense. Under UK law, unless he's suspected of certain offenses like antisocial behavior under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act, he doesn't have to give a thing. That should have ended it. But instead, she changes tactics. "Where are you from?" she asks, as if that's relevant. When Plod challenges her, she insists, "These are normal questions." But they're not. They're not investigative. They're not evidence-based. They're just fishing. Nothing about where he lives changes the fact he's filming legally in public.
I'm under no obligation to give you my name.
Well, at this moment in time, I'm going to detain you for a purpose of search. I'll be searching today under Section 43 of the Terrorism
Okay,
Act.
right. Under Section 43,
Give me a
you need
second,
to give me the
second.
specific part of Section 43. Don't just give me a number, you need to give me the specific part. And also as well, okay, to do with actually having so-called evidence to use Section 43, you need to make sure that you get this done correctly, and you tell me
with all
what
due
site,
respect,
what
can you-
actual
we're gonna just do our
part of
job.
Section 43.
yeah,
No, it will be an unlawful search.
You can make a complaint.
It will be an
afterwards,
unlawful
okay?
search.
And if you
Okay,
want to complain
and
about
if you feel that way, you can make a complaint
Okay.
afterwards. But this
So-
is what we're going to do here and now. If you have an issue with that,
what is your where is your actual proof of hostile reconnaissance?
we've explained to you.
Where is your proof of that?
At this moment in time, mate,
We don't
I
need
haven't
to-
even gotten to my grounds just yet.
So what is
As I
your
said, I just-
no? You're calling me a terrorist. You're doing
not
it under
calling you
the
a terrorist, I'm
you're
calling
doing it under the Terrorism Act. Is that or is that not calling me a terrorist? If
Not
you were
at
going to
all.
search me under the Terrorism
Not at
Act,
all.
no,
No.
no.
After Plod calmly reminds them he doesn't have to give his name, the male officer escalates, detaining him under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act 2000. That's one of the most serious powers in UK law, meant only for reasonable suspicion of terrorism. Refusing to give your name isn't grounds for that. Plod pushes back, demanding they quote the specific part of the law. The officer can't. He doesn't cite the act, doesn't explain his suspicion, and can't link any behavior to terrorism. The law requires officers to state their grounds before a search, and this officer can't. It's a textbook example of misuse of power.
Please make sure that you quote me the specific part of Section
Right,
43 that you're going to do this under.
As I said, you'll be searched today under
No,
Section-
you need to make
Section
sure
43
that
of the
you actually
Terrorism
give me
Act.
the specific
The
part
reason
of
being-
Section 43.
The reason being why I'm searching you today, sir, is because you've been quite evasive towards us when we come and...
What? Because I don't want to give you my name.
Yes.
Okay.
Question.
Am I under any
That's
legal
fine.
obligation to
You're
give you
not,
my name?
however,
So how is that then?
But
How
you've
is
not
that
really
then?
given us- you're not really giving
Well, it's a
us
public building. I'm standing in public. Well,
Standing
hang
outside
on,
the
hang
police
on.
station filming it.
Is that against the law? What I'm doing is
You don't
is
need
it
to break
against the law?
to be searched.
Okay,
You
but
need to
what?
be
No, but you're searching me under the
and we need to
Terrorism
have
Act.
suspicion
Okay,
to search
so
you.
your reasonable
We're not
suspicion.
arguing
What is it?
We're going to search you.
Okay, right. Well, we'll go for it. Okay, but it
as
will
I
be.
said.
It's completely unlawful.
Well, then you can make a complaint afterwards. Can't you,
Okay, it's completely unlawful.
Okay, make a
and
complaint
abuse of
afterwards.
powers.
If you feel like that,
Okay.
make a complaint afterwards.
Right, because
So
I
being
would
recorded,
really,
you're
really want
recording
to know.
it, we're
I don't
recording
worry.
it.
Yep, and I
So
will
you can
carry
make a
on
complaint.
recording.
So you're going to be searched.
That's fine.
Okay.
You'll be
Then
searched
make
today.
complaint
Okay.
afterwards.
As I said, the grounds being for the search is, because you've not really given us an actual
I don't have to
excuse as
give
why
you
you're
my
here.
name.
You've been
Well,
evasive
you've
towards
already
us.
said that it's because
You've
I won't give
also
you my
been
name.
quite obstructive at the
All
moment
right.
in time
Yep.
with the search.
Okay.
All right.
When challenged, the officer dismisses him with, "Make a complaint. That's not accountability, that's arrogance." It's the attitude of someone who knows they're wrong but assumes the system will cover for them. When pressed for actual grounds, the officer finally admits, it's because Plaud didn't answer their questions. That's not law. That's ego. Refusing to explain yourself on public land isn't suspicious. It's your right. They reduced reasonable suspicion of terrorism to "you didn't tell me what I want to hear."
No, because I'm
And you've
questioning.
also-
I'm
you've
questioning the law.
That's fine. And also, the reason why we're searching today is because you've literally the only place that we've actually saw you search or film was the actual back door of a police.
Well, that
gate.
you've seen.
That's fine.
That you've seen.
Which is a bit suspicious, and that's why
Well,
I'm doing it.
no.
I
What
said-
you got to remember, that's your own feelings.
That's fine, sir.
That's your own
That's fine,
feelings.
but you're still gonna get
okay, it's
searched.
not what the law is.
You're being detained
Yeah.
and you will be searched today
Yeah.
under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. All right.
Have you been searched before, sir?
That's irrelevant.
It might be irrelevant.
That's irrelevant. I know, mate. It's a joke. They're searching me because I'm filming. Yeah, I know, mate. Bunch of turds, nothing more.
That's a bit rude.
Well, no, it's not.
We've only been pleasant to you.
No, you're not. You're abusing my legal rights.
I don't think we're abusing.
No, you are. You're abusing your powers.
Okay.
End of story. You're
If you
abusing
think
your
that,
powers.
That's
And
absolutely fine.
as we said, if you feel that that's the case, then you can always make.
Oh, don't worry, I will be.
That's fine.
Okay.
We've
You
never-
couldn't even
we've never
quote.
told you-
You could not even quote me the Pacific part of Section
That's fine. Just turn
43.
around for me, sir.
Okay. You could not even quote me the right part of Section 43.
I'll do, sir. I'm
You
going
don't
to put
need
this
to.
inside your bag, all right?
Yeah, you do need to if you read
Okay.
it correctly and what the
Alright.
law actually is.
During the search, Plaud delivers the perfect line. "You couldn't even quote me the specific part of Section 43. He's not asking for trivia. He's asking for the legal safeguard itself. Section 43 only applies if an officer reasonably suspects someone is a terrorist. When the female officer says, "We don't need to," it's flatly false. They do need to. Code A of PACE and the Terrorism Act 2000 make it crystal clear. You must state both authority and grounds. To brush that off isn't just ignorance. It's disregard for the law.
Okay.
And how long have you been a police officer for,
The number is not the law. The number is not the law.
And how long
It's the
have you been a
wording
police
is what
officer
is the law.
How long
Well,
have you
you
been a
definitely
police
don't know
officer?
your job, do you? Okay.
Well,
You
you
definitely
don't-
well and
you
truly
certainly
do
don't
not
know
know
my
your
job
job
either.
because all what you're doing is you're abusing powers.
getting very angry over nothing.
Yeah, because I'm getting frustrated because of a turd such as you that think you can search
Oh,
me like this.
That's very rude.
Okay.
We've not actually been rude to you at all.
Right.
No. Now you
Absolute
say,
disgrace. Absolute disgrace, the pair of you. Okay. Complete blatant use of powers.
Why are you so against us searching you?
You've abused your power, okay? You said that you got reasonable grounds, okay? As I already stated, okay?
It doesn't.
Now, as I said, now there's that, okay? I would like you to take that,
I don't
okay?
want that.
Right, do you know who the MPCC are?
Yes.
Okay, yeah?
I don't think I need that though.
Why not? Why not? Because you're going to find
not
out
relevant to
that...
this
Yes,
search,
it is,
is
because you're going to find out from this, from the MPCC, that what you've just done is unlawful. Okay, and
know
it
what
clearly,
I've just
clearly
done is
states that. No, it's not, okay? You talk utter crap.
And I actually.
You took
it was
utter
just
crap.
a search.
The both of you, okay? You both took part in the actual. Well, either way, you searched my bag. You're a part of it, okay? You're a part of it,
Okay.
right? And you're both an utter disgrace.
Plaud then hands over a letter from the National Police Chiefs Council, the NPCC, which sets nationwide policing guidance. This isn't optional advice. It's the standard officers are expected to follow. The letter likely contains the NPCC's official stance on photography and counterterrorism powers, stating clearly that members of the public have every right to film in public, and using terrorism laws against them is unlawful. So what Plaud was holding wasn't some random document. It was the official position of UK policing, confirming exactly what he'd been saying all along.
You know how to make a complaint? If you're
Don't worry, I do.
Okay, I'm sure you've
Okay.
probably done it before.
Right.
But it's all recorded on our body worn,
That's
which will
fine.
be uploaded.
That's
And once you
fine.
make that
Well,
complaint, they'll review the
as
body
I
worn.
said,
They'll be able to
okay,
review
make sure that you upload it properly and don't damage it.
Don't damage it.
Yeah.
They're quite hardcore. I don't think they're that easy to damage.
Well, you two definitely ain't hardcore. Okay.
But even if
you
it-
two are an absolute joke.
Okay, well, even if the camera does get damaged in any way, you can still
Okay.
make the complaint. Any
No worries.
questions? No? Okay.
Any questions? Why would there be any question for you abusing my
I'm
rights?
just being kind. And
For you,
asking if you have any questions.
seriously, you're going to try and be kind, considering you just abused my rights.
We haven't.
Yes, you have.
Have a lovely
You're an
day.
absolute joker.
Bye.
Bunch of turds, nothing more. Okay? Absolute bunch of turds.
After finally issuing the stop and search form, the officers retreat. But the story doesn't end there. In an update, Plod reveals he was offered a £1,500 settlement to make the case disappear, and he turned it down. That's huge. Most people would take the easy payout. Plod wants it public in court under the full weight of law.
Just a couple of quick updates. So first of all, on these two tyrants here, I've had an offer of £1,500, but it's been declined, and that's how it'll be because I want them in court, and that's it.
This isn't about quick money. It's about accountability. If the case goes to trial, damages could be far higher, £5,000 to £10,000 or more. A settlement hides the wrongdoing. A court ruling exposes it permanently. By rejecting the offer, Plod ensured this case won't be swept under the rug. If he wins, it won't just cost the force money. It'll stain the officer's records and set a legal precedent for future cases. This episode exposed serious training failures, officers invoking one of the most powerful UK laws without even understanding it. They couldn't quote it, couldn't justify it, and clearly didn't grasp the threshold required. That's not just a mistake. It's dangerous. When authority meets ignorance, rights disappear. But this time, thanks to Plod, the record stands. Whatever happens in court, the damage to the force's reputation is already done. That's it for today's episode. If you found this breakdown useful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And check out Auditor Plod's channel, link below. Thanks for watching. This is Rate the Audit, and I'll see you in the next one.